Um, my first expectations for the day has been met. I wanted to see heavy turnout, and at least after we took the attendance for the first 15-20 minutes of today's session, we have 97 out of 124 people in attendance. And I know there are others who are on their way. So yes, that's the first thing I wanted to see heavy turnout, and also I expected our members to show up, and then they will be given the platform to debate on the issues that matter, issues that positively affect the development of football in our country. The next one is that yes, once it is mandatory in our statutes to account to our members of our stewardship at the end of every season and also to open the new season, I expect the president to give Congress today a very good news in terms of the promises or assurances we gave them last year and what we intend doing for the 2025-2026 season. And then any other matter on the agenda will be dealt with appropriately.
Now, key on the agenda that we are hearing is Ketokweku seeking for a 3-year term instead of
Ketokweku is
the
not
2-2.
Ketokweku is not seeking for a third term.
So,
Ketokweku is in the second year of his second term. As we speak, he has not gone to congressmen or delegates asking for votes to be retained beyond the second term. This is a process that is part of our democracy. The process is that we put together different proposals and petitions from our members and we sent it to FIFA. And I think I have explained this over and over again. There were lots of petitions that came to the executive council. Expansion of the council, having all 10 regional FA chairmen on the council, increasing the women's slot on the council, playing a national Division One league instead of a zonal league. Also increasing the number of Division One representatives, Premier League representatives, expanding the electoral college from 124 to 500. There were lots of petitions, and one of them was the issue regarding the tenure or the term limit of the president. Now, these petitions were taken to FIFA. At the end of the day, FIFA said these can be approved with further approval from your congressman. So here today, we are going to table it before Congress as part of the agenda, and it is up to congressmen to either say yes or no. Once they say yes, it will be part now. It is going to be law. As we speak, Ketogwegu cannot say I'm going for another term because it is not a law in our statutes. If it is that at the end of today's Congress, the Congress of the GFA at the 31st ordinary session says we approve, we can extend it beyond 2 terms. Then he will now be in the position to say, I will run again or not. So it is not about Ketokweku. It's unfortunate that commentaries over the period have always been about Ketokweku. It is about the regulations that govern Ghana football. The regulation says executive council members can run for 3 terms. The same regulation says the president can run for 2 terms. Now, we have gone to FIFA to say we want to extend it. Our members say they want to extend the president's tenure from 2 terms to 3 terms. FIFA says, okay, FIFA governance, we feel that it is a good step, but we do not have the powers. So go back to your Congress. If your Congress say yes, then you can extend it, you can add it to your statutes, amend that particular portion of the statutes, and extend it beyond 2 terms to 3 terms. If it is that after 2027, the current president, having gone through this process, wants to rerun or run again, is permitted by law. Now, as we speak, he's not even permitted by law, let alone to think about running for again.
but with CAF, it's normal. It's 3 years.
Yes,
And all
his
that.
CAF is 3 years, it's 3 terms. FIFA is 3 terms, but I think that at the time they were approving the statutes because of our situation with the number 12 and all the challenges we went through. They approved the 2 terms at the time. However, we see a discrepancy between the term limits for executive council members and that of the president because the president is the chairman of the executive council. So it's not possible for the president to run for 2 terms and then the executive council members, including the vice president, can run for 3 terms. There is a bit of inconsistency there. So the rationale behind all this is to put both on the same pedestal, so that if it is possible for executive council members to run two or more terms, it should also be possible for whoever is the president of the association today or tomorrow to run beyond a two-term limit.
Are we going to see anything, any change when it comes to ESCO in terms of women's football? Are we going to have a replacement? What's going to happen when it comes to ESCO with women's football?
As far as this Congress is concerned, there is no issue about replacement or whatever. I think the processes are different. When it is that there is a vacancy or there is a slot on the executive council, whether it's Premier League slot, Fisherman slot, Women's Football slot, Regional Football Association slot, there are processes. Over the years, I remember there was once that a former member of parliament for Kabre West, Dr. Emmanuel Owusu, who was then representing Asante Twums, passed. When he passed, the FA took steps to replace him. And so, whenever there is a vacuum, there are steps that we take. It doesn't come to Congress.
But is there no vacancy, then no vacuum in
No,
the ESCO?
no.